are all lyrics come from personal experience? Because I read also in the text that came with the album that you took one about the beauty contest in Siberia prison.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that an example, or is that a unique example of a certain way you write lyrics, or is that a more?
Yeah, that was another early song. So I was kind of, I thought it'd be a fun thing to do the same thing with words that I was doing with music, and yeah, I'm not the first person to do that, but there's lots of examples of that I really love. So yeah, I just went down the shop and bought the worst magazines you can possibly imagine. You must have them in the Netherlands too, but just kind of.
No, we don't have.
No. No, it sounds like you're talking about filthy magazines.
Oh no, not filth.
Yeah.
I know you've got filth.
Yeah. We have that.
Not filth,
That we
but
have.
cheaper than that. The ones where there's just made up, because all porn's factually accurate. This is fiction, pretending to be real life. And one of the stories was about this beauty pageant in a Siberian women's prison where the winner, selected by the guards, was given early parole. I just thought it was an incredibly warped story, and kind of the male, it struck a chord, with kind of male dominance over the idea of beauty and power over women in society. And so I chopped it up and made a song out of it. But yeah, that's an unusual moment on the album. Most of them are much more kind of personal, or a lot of them are sung from my own brain. Some of them are sung as other people. Mm-hmm. Like Lost Boys is sung as someone else.
Yeah, maybe to refer to the first question about your girlfriend, does she always know what it's about?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, other than my therapist, she probably understands better than anyone, I'd say.
Yeah, because with this record now, you're already working on the next one. But what do you feel that you have captured? What time frame or what thing that you worked on for several years, you feel now is completed on this one?
That's a difficult question to answer now because we haven't written the next one yet.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it does feel like a really a body of work, I suppose, from a time, certainly in my life. But then, maybe I'll write a load more songs about exactly the same thing. So it'll just, I don't know. Yeah, an album's always like a birth, I suppose. It's a very definite period of time in your life, and it's a long time writing it and making it. And so yeah, we're kind of in that exciting period of starting again and finding out the new things that we're going to be interested in.
But would you be open, because this stemmed maybe from you started it on your own, maybe for the more part, but as we discussed earlier, will be more open for other band members to give input to?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very different situation now for us.
Do you like that it's different now?
I like that there's...
Or is it difficult
there's
also?
A lot more options, really, and we haven't explored them yet. Because I wrote a lot of songs at the beginning, and then we wrote a few and finished them off together. But we've never written a song all together yet. Yeah, I'm open. I want to still write on my own. I want to write with everybody else, and for it to be everything to be explored. I think we've got a lot of strengths as a band, really, and more so than when it was just me.
What do you think can be added when the other band members are allowed also to?
Well, that kind of suggests what's missing, and I wouldn't want to offend Guy's faults and weaknesses, of which there are many. Yeah, I think we can do something different, I guess. I don't know about better, because personally I think it's a very strong album. I love performing it, so I think it is what it is. But I think there's other areas to explore, and I think hopefully we'll do that.
How is it now going? Because you've released it in the UK already, and now here in the rest of Europe. What's your plan for maybe the rest of the year to enhance your market, or at least your audience? So to say?
We've still got a lot of shows to play. It came out in April in the UK, and feels like we've just been playing ever since, really. But now we get to come and visit places like this, and we're doing a lot more touring in Europe for the rest of the year, and we're going to Japan for the first time. It's going to be fun.
Is that the first country outside of Europe that showed interest?
We've played in a lot of places.
Okay.
Outside of Europe, I think we've done quite a lot in America. Well, not quite a lot, but we've played New York a couple of shows, been to South by Southwest. But I think that might be the first time out of Europe that we've gigged when we go to Japan, aside from America.
Yeah, it's the first release we've had.
Release-wise, it is.
Yeah, we just want to spread our wings as far away as possible, really. At the moment that means a lot of shows, and just writing as much as possible in the meantime.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Cool.
All right, thanks.
Cheers.